Hi, welcome to Search Box. Today's video is on a travel vlog from India to UAE. We came for a vacation on May and planned to travel back to Abu Dhabi by July. But unfortunately, due to high COVID cases in India, UAE suspended flight from India. We have been waiting for the flights to resume and UAE eased restriction by August 5 with some constraint. We plan to travel from Kochi to Sharjah, then from Sharjah to Abu Dhabi as we are holding Abu Dhabi visa. I'll give you a clear picture of what I have experienced in this journey. I have attached a copy of Who Can Enter UAE which was posted officially in Khalij. In addition to this, expired resident visa holders can travel back to UAE till December 9th as per new regulation. Before you fly, make sure these documents are ready with you. ICA approval green tick, ICA registration QR code, vaccination report with QR code, PCR result 48 hours valid before departure, passport, and RT-PCR test result valid within 4 hours of departure. We traveled by Indigo from Kochi to Sharjah. Departure timing from Kochi is morning 3:20 am and we reached airport the before night by 10:30. There was a huge queue awaiting and we were there for 1.5 hours outside the airport. Once we entered the airport, we need to take RT-PCR test. RT-PCR test and rapid antigen test is not needed for kids under 12 years. This is the RT-PCR and rapid antigen test counter. There were 2 different laboratory counters which is different for different flights. First, they gave us a form to fill in. We need RT-PCR for traveling to Sharjah and some countries need a rapid antigen test. It was costing around 2,490 for RT-PCR and 500 rupees for rapid antigen test. After that, they advised us to scan the QR code and fill the form through online, which saved a lot of time. There is a payment option online. Once the payment is done, then walk towards the counter and we were provided with the receipt for the test. This is the sample collection place. After sample collection, it took almost 30 minutes for the result. This is the micro health laboratory for PCR test, which I mentioned earlier. Try to collect the results at the earliest and rush to check-in counter to collect the boarding pass. Usually, international boarding time closes prior to 75 minutes of departure, but now, due to delays in test results, they have extended the boarding time. At the check-in counter, they checked for passport, visa, ICA approval green tick, ICA registration QR code, vaccination report, PCR test result 48 hours, RT-PCR test result within 4 hours, tickets. It took some time there as we need to get approval and get a boarding pass. Then we moved to immigration. Again, they checked for all these documents. Finally, we got in the flight and we reached Sharjah by 6 in the morning. At Sharjah airport, we first headed to PCR test, then at immigration, they checked for ICA approval green tick, PCR test result and RT-PCR test results. After immigration, we just confirmed and clarified so that we can travel to Gantoot border before the results are out. Finally, the baggage collection and came out of the airport. We took a taxi to Gantoot border as we are holding Abu Dhabi visa. It took an hour to reach the border and cost around 200 dirhams. Finish your food before heading there as we need to spend some time. We spent around 2 hours at Gantoot 10. They have 2 sections, one is home quarantine and other is government quarantine. If we have Tawthik under a name or the one we travel with, then they approve for home quarantine, 12 days with the watch in hand, or others will go for government quarantine. Finally, after a long process, we reached home safely. Stay tuned for trendy updates and leisure vlogs. Thank you.